Welcome back to another episode of Black Opinions Matter, motherfucker. I'm your host today, Black Trey, joined always by Big Jerv, Jay Skills. Amin is DMP today. I don't know what the fuck he doing. And Juju is sideline reporting somewhere, covering this game. So let's start the show.
Yeah, wait. So Jerv, you saying Michael Jackson never missed?
So it's not that he never missed. It's just that I don't count that like right before like he died shit. Like none of them shit.
But what about everything after Bad wasn't a classic? Like
I didn't say classic. I said didn't miss. There's a big difference between classic and didn't miss. Didn't miss just means like it's a solid project. Like it's got a couple bangers on it. Like you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Like you can go to miss. Yeah. It's like dog. Why are you putting that shit on? Like no one wants to.
But do niggas know that Michael Jackson had like 4 albums before Off the Wall? I feel like a lot of people don't know that. Like everybody think Off the Wall his first album, but it's not. Like the nigga had 4 albums of trying to find himself before he linked up with Quincy. So the nigga was on
niggas
some
counting AAU games.
I mean, shit.
You counting AAU games? He went with Quincy, my nigga.
At the end of the day, it's impact. You got impact. You got impact. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna just try to shit on Mike and just pretend like he ain't him. Because
Mike is
saw the group chat.
My man Dick Eaton. Yeah. That's a crazy name, by the way. I might have to change that name, bro. That's an ill name.
Yeah.
For y'all don't know, Jason dropped a meme in there. It's a white gentleman named Dick, and his last name is Eaton.
His parents didn't love him.
I mean, that's an amazing name.
Not a dick eating crazy.
my man Richard Eden.
Yeah.
But look, hold on. I pulled up this man's discography real quick, right?
Right.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and it's just like Mike is him. Nobody is more him than Mike. Like,
but
I just think this, right?
That's the transitional phase from the streets to the fame.
Impossible.
Right. It's like those little early mixtapes before niggas really get in their bag. No, for sure.
Hear me out.
Trying to throw shade
It's impossible to have a flawless run. I've never seen it. Because again, if we did all this other stuff, we would be talking about, Drake's comeback season and Heartbreak Drake mixtapes and so far Thank Me Now, right? I mean, Thank Me Later.
Like, Thank Me Later.
They're like subpar, you feel me? Like Take Care is like, all right, hey.
Now you're in your bag. Now you're ready to go.
We like you. You know what I'm saying?
We live now. Are we live?
We really like you. Yeah, and it's even funny because like I was listening to the Blog Era podcast, episode 3. Shouts to Eric and Jeff, friends of the show. They were talking about how Drake was like basically begging to get on Now Right? And it was just happened that SK found this dude named Nation that was from Canada. And like SK's the creator of Now Right, was pretty much like, yo, I got rules. Like, I don't fuck with singing ass rappers. Like, I only like underground bars. But in order, basically how niggas was getting on the blog, in order to get on Now Right, you had to do a feature. So if it's like, oh, you trying to get on Now Right, you can do a feature with me and something like that. You know what I mean? And how he got on Now Right was a song with fucking Mickey Fax and Travie McCoy called Overdose on Life. And think about that. Where we are now and getting on a song called Overdose on Life with Mickey Fax, Drake.
Oh, shit.
Bro, right? I actually, random, I'm sorry to interject, but Mickey Fax just brought up a random memory of me getting my car stolen at 21 outside of a Cord commercial that I was working on. I was just like helping out. So Jerry Lorenzo, actually, fear of God, Jerry Lorenzo was styling. He was doing the style for the video, for the commercial with Javier, because Jerry and Javi used to run the clubs. So he was styling the video. Mickey Fax was starring in the Honda Accord commercial. Cootie and Chike were directing it. and I was there just on some like PA / just help out or whatever. I had my brand new Crooks and Castles backpack with my hard drive with Watermelon Sunday video on it. It was in my 96 Accord, nigga. We were in Los Feliz, and I went to dap everybody up, nigga. And as I left, nigga, the Honda Accord commercial, my 1996 Honda Accord was driving around the corner. And I was like, yo.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I allowed to laugh at this right now?
Yeah, for sure. Bro, that was like the most traumatic. That was the most traumatic moment of my entire life, bro. Like I could.
I like how you just said traumatic.
Yeah, like for sure, it was trauma for real, my nigga. Like, cause you have no question about if your car was stolen. Cause sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying, like you be in that situation, be like, nah, did my car get stolen? Let me walk around some more. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, nigga, I seen that shit turning the corner, and I was like, what the fuck? Like all my shit was in there. So yeah, that was, you said Mickey Facts, it brought that memory back.
Man, I mean, shit, I'm glad you hit on that. That's a good segue. But yeah, just a small glimpse of that. He got on, and you know, SK's trying to get Nation to work for Nah Right, and he's like, nah, I'm cool. Like, I'm not, you know, it's the masses, it's too big. I'm just a fan. And he's like, after the Overdose of Life came on, he put in the comments Canada in like all caps or whatever. And he's like, yeah. And that kind of like gave SK that like, okay, if Nation believes in him, he got to be something. You know what I'm saying? Because I respect Nation's opinion. And from there, history is, you know, it speaks for itself. Comeback season, etc. Start getting posted on Now Right and all that other stuff. So, and I was asking Eric and Jeff, like, where's Nation now? And I guess Nation was down with Drake until 2014. So shouts to that. But yeah, that was that's crazy. It's crazy, like when you think about the blog era and shit like that.
The blog era was a wild time, my guy. Like it was a wild time.
I mean, when I'm listening to these pods and shit now, like I really wasn't. I was kind of like not all. I wasn't in the forum part. I was in Boxed In and SBX. But I did mess with Nah Right, but I would go and just pirate music. I wasn't
right. Yeah, so Trey, I never told anybody this, and I don't know like exactly what happened. But when I uploaded, I think it was either Menace Beach or Grindin', one of these two videos. Somebody from one of those blogs like took it off of my YouTube and put it on the blog, like, without me even like I had sent the link to Dom to like what like it's like a final, you know what I'm saying, you doing like you putting the video on
it probably was on You Heard That New.
Nah bro, it was either I'm just saying, like, imagine you uploading a video on your YouTube channel, you feel me, and you not sending it to no managers or like nobody, you feel me, and then like a nigga just go click on the blog, and then the video is up, like Dom Kennedy, Menace Beach, like, and I'm like, I didn't even send this to niggas. Like, what if this wasn't the final version? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Your ass would have been grass.
Bro, it was so crazy. And niggas got, because the reason why I know is niggas got mad at me for putting the video out. And I was like, bro, I didn't put the video out. Like, somebody grabbed it, like, off my shit. And that's when niggas had to start being extra, like, careful with the password and shit, like all that. Like,
that's funny.
You feel me?
I mean, it's real.
Yeah, no, I mean, but I'm just saying, niggas really were on the content, you know what I'm saying, from certain artists. Like, niggas was really hunting the content on them blogs. Like, I didn't really know how deep it was and how big that shit was until then. And I'm like, yo, this is some big, crazy shit. Like, niggas is out here trying to see what, you know what I'm saying? Get the scoops on some shams type shit.
Sick hacks. Yeah. Yo, speaking of Jerry Lorenzo, you mentioned, I know last episode we talked about Pusha not having, fashion influence. Well, find out. Fear God, the clothing brand is named after Fear God too. I didn't expect Jerry Lorenzo to post that, but this is a brand that a lot of people like, so we gotta. Hey, Jimmy.
I definitely associate Pusha with Fear of God and Jerry.
Well, I mean the title, sure, but like it's such a cliche term.
Right.
So like I didn't know that shit came from that. Like
right.
He was like, "Oh, I used to listen to this back to back to back," and I'm just like,
because he's been in their camp. Jerry's been in the Kanye camp for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure. So but I just was still thrown off. Like, it was an interesting story for the most part.
Right.
So I was just like, "What is happening?" From there,
so for those just scoring at home, that means he does have like impact, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, absolutely. No, I just for those scoring at home that didn't agree. Last time we had this conversation, I just wanted to put one in this column.
My nigga Jerry Springer died.
R.I.P. Jerry Springer, man.
R.I.P. Jerry Springer.
That's the one. He the one white people, like one white man.
White people.
Hear me out. He the one white man that like is culturally affected by black people because that nigga played such a huge role in like your sick days or before you go to bed. And like, you know, I used to watch that shit with my grandma faithfully, bruh. Like after the news, Jerry Springer come on 11 p.m. and I just be locked in. I watch that, and then when MASH come on, it's time for me to go to bed.
Right. But no, Jerry Springer had one of the greatest shows, and you even like think back on, you know, like the whole trans movement and all that. Like that was where I was first really introduced to a lot of that, like, you know, lifestyle and like just seeing wild shit as a kid. That's even real. like the cheating and the, you know, the just, oh, I'm cheating with your brother, or, you know, this person is a man, or like all that, like that was so new, like as a kid, and then you just got used to seeing that shit every night. Like he was like, bruh, there's some turned up people out here.
My man, it's funny because, you know, everything Trey said, how, you know, sick days, all that shit, but when they started selling, I think it was like the uncensored ones or whatever, the ones that was too crazy.
Yeah.
One of my good homies to this day, like, you know what I mean? Like one of those people you call like a cousin and shit, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he used to cop all them joints, dog. When I tell you that we would, the shit was like
the uncensored DVDs?
The uncensored DVDs, bro. We should just be there like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know, Jared, whether it was good or bad, I'm gonna tell you that was probably the most entertaining show. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when you found out it was wrestling, my guy, like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, for like, you know, for like 5 minutes, I'm a little older. So, I, you know, for like 5 minutes, Cass was just like, yo, you know, is this real TV?
Right.
And then it just gets too crazy. And then you know, there was a lot of people from South Philly that would end up being on the show, like some of those regulars. I forget the names. Oh my God, I wish I could remember. But like, yeah, they used to have like, it would be like a lot of like, actually, real rap, I think like a lot of like the gay black men they had were like coming from like South Philly or whatever and shit. So like niggas became like local celebrities. Like, yo, before IG, all that shit, dog, before them Drewskis, these dudes was, that was a wild time to be around.
I think it's a crazy too, like, bro, because I was thinking about like just the different stories or connections that niggas had. Like, I was looking at Twitter and nigga had Benny the Bull on there.
Benny the Bull was on Jerry Springer.
I forgot about bro.
That.
Yes, bro. Like,
and shout out to my nigga Steve that became a celebrity in his own right, the security guard.
Yeah, the security guard until like he got his own show.
Yeah.
Steve said if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm running the same exact show they got over there. We just gonna call it my show now.
For real. Hey man, that shit was comedy, bro. And he like, you know, he had so many moves too, because like he would always have his words at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas had
deep thought show.
Yeah, like he would hit you with some shit. He'd be like, all right, Jerry, you feel me? I'm fucking with you. But yeah,
it was Jerry and this one other bull. Fuck, they really changed it right way before Maury and all them.
Right.
It was a homie. Oh, what was the bull name? He used to do. I think he's from like New York. I'm not gonna remember him. And there's no way I can Google it.
But it was, but it's crazy because that whole style of TV is kind of going right. Like that's even kind of the Oprah style, like talk show, Ricky Lake, Montel Jordan, or not Jordan. What was his name? Montel
Williams.
Montel Williams. I called him Montel Jordan.
Shout out to Montel Jordan, though.
Montel Williams.
The
Geraldo had a talk show, a daytime talk show.
Geraldo used to get fucked up, yo.
Yeah.
Yo. Yeah. Anytime that nigga had a bandage on his face, bro, that shit was like a fucking video game when he get hit. Dog, yeah, man. RP Jerry Springer, bro. Thank you for the entertainment. Yeah. The entertainment, pretty much, bro. Hey, dog. Power, man. These niggas, bro, done swapped out. They done unveiled Method Man. I mean, not Method Man, Red Man.
I thought it was just me, fam.
Okay.
We saw it, though. It was like a couple episodes ago.
Who is that nigga, though? Who's the nigga they replaced him with?
Yo, 50 just be fucking with us.
Wait, so I don't know. Redman was playing who? Method Man brother?
Yes, that was Redman. That was Redman literally last season, dog. Literally last season.
Yeah, so I didn't know.
He was supposed to be sick, bro. And I'm looking, I'm just like, wait, who is this nigga? I ain't never seen this nigga. I ain't seen him in it wasn't even no crazy swap like, oh, I know bro from something else. I've never seen that nigga in my life, bro.
It's always answers, yo.
And it was coming to a point. I mean, this nigga done swapped out Joe for Trey Songz, bro. He don't care. He just be editing that shit like the life of Pablo.
What would be wild is if he I mean, obviously I know it's not possible because it's a show and the shit technically already be done, but hey, it's power. I don't know what the fucking happened. It'd be wild if all of a sudden Redman was back in it like 2 weeks from now.
Yo, you posted something about like a theory about Ghost not being dead. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
I mean, I've look, I've gone down this rabbit hole with people. My good homie watches Power, listens to the pod. He rapped to me one day, and he was like, "Yo, Ghost not dead."
I know you looked at that nigga like a nut.
Like, yo, what is you talking about? So then he starts sending me all these conspiracy theory videos and everything. Like, I'm talking about, bro, I'm down a rabbit hole to the point where there was moments in this episode right here where I legit thought Ghost was coming back.
I agree, Jerv. I was watching this episode
like
with your theory in mind. Like, yeah, with your theory in mind, and they approached Tariq, and there was some kind of conversation about Ghost, and I was like, damn, is this nigga not dead? But again, I'm not a nigga who watches the show or who has watched the show. I just kind of followed the story a little bit and started watching this season. So I don't know, but that conversation was like, is this nigga coming back?
Bro, first and foremost, we didn't have lesser people get funerals in Power.
Yes. How the fuck Lorenzo get one?
My nigga. Okay? My man Ghost, who was running for political office. He doesn't get like he don't get a small gathering. Like, we don't get that on television. Streets need a body. We never saw the body. I'm trying to tell you, Fifth is fucking with us. The homie done said it on many interviews that like, yo, it's Power. You never know what can happen. I think they just here you go. Boom. Here's my theory. The Tommy shit was such a dud. Watch Ghost pop up. If Tommy shit come back, either Tommy shit comes back and Ghost pops up in that shit over there, or Tommy shit just don't come back and then we just run.
They show his headstone, so like that's kind of weird.
Oh, now he got a headstone? Fuck out of here, yo. So
wait, how did Tariq? Because Tariq killed him, right? How did Tariq kill him? Because I didn't watch it.
Allegedly, he shot him.
Oh, but it wasn't on camera though.
We ain't see it. The whole shit went into, was it the offs? The whole, like, that was a season finale type joint, right, Trey? If I remember.
Yes.
So the whole next season was who killed Ghost.
Right.
Right. Like, it was the whole shit. So you see a reenactment, but you actually never see, I don't think you actually see Ghost get shot boom with Tariq. Like you see Tariq with gun.
Yeah.
You hear the boom, and then you see Ghost on the ground.
Yeah, but that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. So it's definitely some trickery for sure because they show niggas get shot and killed and all kind of shit. Like,
hey, what'd you think about Monet Evil? Monet Evil as hell playing this game.
First of all, Monet, was I the only one that thought Monet was about to be slimy as shit and give up the yams? Was I the only one?
No, you weren't.
Y'all knew it was a setup.
I knew it was a setup.
I didn't know.
I knew it was a setup because she just they giving her too many bodies. They letting her and bodies from another way. You know what I mean? She catching bodies. She ain't taking them down.
I was so distracted. I love Mary J. Blige, but I was so distracted from the beginning of her eyelashes are catching the bangs. Like every time she blinks her, like why do the eyelashes hit the bangs? Like I was just watching the whole episode, just kept looking at that, and I couldn't. It was distracting as fuck.
Then Drew got his little heart broke.
Right. So we might want to boss over this real quick.
And we're back. Dog. So like Drew get his heart broke. Bruh finally he kills his lover. Right. But also feels like he's being betrayed, even though Monet set this whole shit up. And then we got Kane. They making Kane likable.
Why was Kane right there when he shot old dude?
Because they're in the same house. They're in Dante's house.
Yeah.
So
Kane's the one he doesn't have to hide it from. Kane is like, whatever, like.
Right.
That's my brother. You know what I mean? Right. But
True out here a little.
But I don't even think they hiding it. I don't think they hiding it no more because, like, you know what I mean? They was talking, bro.
It was just Lorenzo. Lorenzo was the only one that had a real issue with it.
Yeah, everybody else know he do his thing. You know what I mean? Right. But he getting bodies out here. He killing bodies and laying down with bodies too.
He's getting it in at a rate where he might die this season.
Oh yeah, he's going too hard.
Like he's wilding.
But also, what's up with bruh? The TA.
Oh yeah, that was tricky.
They wrote a Ja Morant moment. That was
a haiku.
Yeah,
he wrote a haiku.
They made him so tricky. Like they went from making the nigga like, okay, he's just a hotep nigga to the trickiest nigga to ever walk the earth. Like this nigga poem was awful. Him doing the poem was corny as fuck. And then for the nigga to have a secret identity where he got two white parents, like, and you know what I'm saying? The whole, Crimbrook private school, Ja Morant, like that whole
they just
thing,
be
like,
fucking with it.
Yeah, like, and so I feel like they didn't want the nigga who was a hotep nigga to have any type of cool thing about him. They were just like, nah, fuck them niggas. We're gonna make this nigga the
because that's not what niggas signed up for, though. We signed up for fast money, cars, you know what I'm saying, drugs, not this educated shit over here, my nigga. I'll watch another show if I want that shit.
Right. And she hold that nigga out.
Yes.
And then Braden's getting played. You know what I'm saying? He's getting played. His nose wide open. He's just out here, and now they want to throw the word Rico in this thing. And build the Rico versus, the Tejadas and motherfucking Tariq. But this show is just all over the place.
Like I was just about to ask you, like if someone had to ask you, right? If someone came up and was like, "Yo, know y'all watch the show for the pod. Yo, what's it about?" Like I don't even know what this shit's about anymore. Like obviously I know it's about Tariq. But like, if you ask me what's going on, I have no idea what's going on. One day it's this, one day it's that. Lorenzo's like this made guy gets killed in cold blood, and then there's a war with the Russians. But then they magically stop the war with the Russians for whatever. I can't even remember what happened. Like, it's they really just be fucking with us on this show.
I think like that's the one thing too about this show is that I don't really know what the point of it is or like what niggas want to do. Like, cause even if you think of a show like Snowfall, it's like, we know Franklin is really out here like to sell drugs and get money. Mm-hmm. Like that's what that nigga really wants to do. But like Tariq, like I don't like. What do you really want to do?
It's honestly like a forest, though. You know, with all these different roads, and the story changes deciding on whatever this nigga picks, right? So like,
like, and it doesn't seem like as a character he has any true like motive, or you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I want to be this type of nigga, or I want to be that. Like, because I don't know if he wants to be a street nigga. I don't know.
He should just graduate college and get all the bread that he's supposed to get.
Right, he gotta trust.
I don't think it's that easy because he done put himself in this situation. Like he had to make favors to stay in Stansfield that got him in this situation. And every decision that he make, it just like this nigga debt is longer than a CVS receipt. Like it's fucking crazy, dog. Every time this nigga, and he got the best deal. I don't know how this nigga be working deals out with niggas. He don't be having no bread. He be like, hey, dog,
he ain't got no bread, but he bought the Lambo, whatever the fuck this shit is, dog.
I think he rented that. He rented that.
He bought a car though,
but
right?
He did buy a car.
Oh, it was a BMW?
Because of the job.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's so crazy because
like nobody in New York buys a car that works down there.
Right. But Trey, in this episode, they actually kind of like say this nigga don't even not gonna have to trust because the Weston Holdings is a Ponzi scheme. So
but
this
that's
nigga,
the crazy.
So he don't have nothing.
Listen, he has no idea. Like this show is such a shit show, and like also they're gonna make it like he's gonna find a way out of this shit, which is weird.
Right.
But the craziest shit out of it, somebody about to die because the episode's called The Sacrifice. I think everybody gonna sacrifice something. I know the daughter gonna sing. She not about to be a real one.
No. Oh yeah, when they came, I thought they was coming to get the whole family.
Diana about to be out of there.
And they were like, yeah, just
her.
Yo,
Meth gonna save her, yo.
He gonna get her out, but at what cost? Who gonna die? All right, let's. I think Kane sacrificed himself for Effie.
Hell no, Kane
Kane already mad because they trying to set her up in the preview. Because
I don't think Kane going nowhere. I think
because Monet like, what's the name? Like, I got a plan. Tariq, he trying to get Effie up out of here now at this point because he done seen that his girl is alive, that Lauren's alive, and he like fuck Effie, bro. Which Tariq got the best plays, right? He smashed Diana when he won't. He still gonna love Lauren. She alive. He hit Effie, and now Effie on the dog side. He about to let Effie back in the game just to only plant this shit to make her look like her go down. They gonna swap her and Diana out. You know what I'm saying?
I think they setting up a Tariq versus Kane move, and Effie gonna be in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think the
season finale.
I think that's where we headed. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Tariq.
Effie, no.
And she gonna be
kill my girl.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Where's Mona?
Who?
The chick from the first episode?
Oh, yo. You want to talk about conspiracy theories?
Wait, what chick from the first episode?
So she runs shit.
Boss,
she's the one.
The boss.
Noma.
Noma. I knew it was something. Mona, Noma.
So so again, going down a rabbit hole, just trying to find different things that's out here. There's a conspiracy out there saying that Effie is her daughter. When they hold up the picture of the little girl, when you put it side by side to Effie, it looks like it would be a younger Effie.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
I think Kane gonna finally hit too early on in the episode.
Kane for sure about to hit. After he paid that tuition, after he dropped that off, that was just.
Listen, you drop off the tuition, my guy. That's pretty much science.
Right. We saw the draws melt on screen. Soon as he said you're welcome, she was like, damn, I gotta get this nigga the draws, man.
Yeah,
this nigga done paid my tuition.
This nigga done paid my tuition. I wasn't trying to give up the yams, bro. I promise I wasn't. That shit is so crazy, bro. But so far, what do we think about Power? Like, is it good? Is it bad? Like, we don't know.
I mean, it's entertaining. Like they got like some.
We 7 episodes in right now,
but it's like a train going to nowhere though. You know what I'm saying? You just watching just shit happen. You know, like
man. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. To me, it's to me this just falls in the realm of this is just what power does, dog. like there's no difference between this and Ghost. So I come into this thing with low expectations. I find a way to laugh at the things that don't make sense and just ask myself, what are they going to do next week? I'm locked in. This is it.
Hey man, speaking of laughs, bro, the listener heard talking about the little fro, and they chimed in and said, "Jerv look like he got a white baby mama."
like what? That's crazy, yo.
Oh man,
wow.
I said, "Nah, man,
nah, yo, nah. Not that there's anything wrong with that. My cousin does, right? But like,
my cousin does." Shouts to your cousin, man, swirling out here.
I do not.
Oh my God, no. He's like, no. These jeans, Haven's jeans, are mine, bro.
we just 100% outside.
But also, they ain't seen your picture in that little curl you had.
Hey, dog.
Yeah, I don't know, Jerv, what hair. What kind of hairstyle did you have, Jerv?
Oh man, I used to have curly hair, dog. I used to have like a little, you know what I mean?
Was it like a heavy D?
No soul glow, my man. I was one of those what you call, I had Indian in my family kind of kids. You know what I mean?
Was it? Were you giving heavy D vibes?
Black people love to claim Indians, man. Niggas don't even know us.
Heavy D? No. I mean, I did the box at one point in time. You know what I mean? I definitely did the box. You know what I mean? Like, I was outside, dog.
Nah,
I did it all. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then it's just
my man, the bruiser.
We can't have nice things too long, yo.
Bro, I was telling somebody. I was with the homegirl. Everybody was watching the fight and shit, and we was talking about niggas getting hair implants, and she didn't know. She didn't know that
it was a thing.
Nah, she didn't know it was a thing with niggas. And I was like, yeah. I was like, you didn't know that Drake got extensions? And she was like, nah, what? And I'm like, yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Oh, see? Y'all don't remember one day his hair was like this, and then the next day he had cornrows? And then she didn't know about Tyga. She was like, nah, Tyga got braids. And I'm like,
I remember him getting this shit restored. He the one who been giving out fucking hair tips.
Yeah.
At this point.
Tyga.
But he had his hairline was
still
back.
Make music?
Yeah. He don't make money for the rest of his life. Bro, because he makes this the thing, bro. Just because you not on like the national stage type shit, them niggas got chitlin circuits, right? Where they just up the bay, up California. They can live off California for the rest of their life because they can go to these little small cities in the Bay, go to small cities in LA, and just perform. And 250 people gonna show up.
Right, but it's also more around the country too. But also he do I'm sure he's somebody.
He go over the country too. Niggas love Rack City still.
Right, he could write for people.
Oh shit,
you know what I'm saying?
He can write for people.
Yeah, like he write hooks. You know what I'm saying?
You said write a hook. Oh.
Yeah.
To me, that's different than writing for somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, listen, this is the thing, bro. It's a lot of people that you don't respect lyrically that write.
Right, exactly.
I bet you who they write for. I bet you I don't respect that person lyrically.
Because you got to think about the gimmicks of music too, though, bro. Like most of the artists that come out, they be thinking like, what's going to get me to number one? And a nigga start off hippity hop, nigga, and be like, nigga, this shit, dog, this ain't it. Niggas don't want to hear it.
Bro, that's what happened to Kid Ink. Like I went to high school with this nigga, and this nigga started out as super soulful Jay Dilla.
He was conscious.
Yeah, conscious produced. Like his production style was all like sample based. Like he sounded like Alchemist, Exile, like all these, but like he's a nigga, so his shit was dope, bro. At 16, this nigga was a prodigy. You know, I was like, damn, this nigga's gonna be some shit. And then this nigga starts getting like a couple little tattoos and shit. He changed his name to Rockstar. And
Rockstar Inc.
I think it was just Rockstar at first.
Okay.
And then he changed his music style. This nigga started making like semi-poppy / EDM type shit. And you know what I'm saying? But he was finding the lane. He was kind of creating the lane. And then he got with DJ Ill Will and Rockstar. And I think that was when he changed his name again. And then he jumped on his like super poppy main chick, like that type shit. But like the nigga started out on some real conscious, you know what I'm saying? Like Kanye, J Dilla beats, like dirty NPC, like, and the nigga was hard, but niggas like, if I rap like Common Sense, like, you know, like.
Sorry, hold on.
And now we get, girl, put your panties to the side. You know it make it right. On your knee, girl.
And that's what niggas fucked with, though. That's what I'm saying.
Bang.
That's what niggas fucked with.
That nigga said, you remind me of something, but I can't think what it is right now.
And niggas wrote that shit all the way to the bank. And you know what I'm saying?
Bang, Jerv.
And kudos to niggas who wrote it to the bank, bro. Like, because that's what it's all about.
I'll be happy for the niggas when they, you know what I mean? Listen, dog, whatever you got to do to get your bread. I'm not hating on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, I am 40, whatever the fuck it is now at this point, right? Like I'm over 40, dog.
Right.
I recognize majority of this stuff literally is not for me. I don't even try. I recognize that I have a kid now, so this shit's about to be in my ear in like another couple of years because, you know, I'm trying to counter it now with some good, what I consider good soulful music. You know what I mean?
I don't even understand the peak, bro. I don't understand the peak because when you lift weights, your ass be listening to all this shit. So I don't even get it. You listen to all the shit and then he'll come back like, yo, I kind of fool with Bull.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I know that it has.
Just say I ain't heard it yet. That's all you gotta say. I ain't heard it yet.
Hey, Jerv,
that'd be a better answer for you to be like, nah, because like you be fucking with this shit. That's be the funny shit about it. You always fuck with it.
Jerv, let me ask you: Do you fuck with Young Thug?
So
okay,
yeah, I do.
Okay,
but I don't. Mm-hmm. But when I throw I try to do this now with my play, you know, with whatever my streaming platforms, right? Mm-hmm. I literally try to just go to a song and then I tell it to on Apple, I just tell it to create its own station off of it, right?
Right.
So generally a Thugger song or something comes in, you know, no matter where I start or whatever. Right. So I've recognized, he actually has some shit that's like, but I have to be in the right space to hear that shit. Like,
that was like the edge.
But that's any music though, bro.
Not any music, no sir.
But I'm saying like that was the edge of like the new shit for me, because like after him is like the Playboy Cardi's, which I kind of barely tap into, and then everything after that I'm kind of out on. But I feel like Young Thug is like the last bridge from like a little bit of like an older person style, like mid 2000s Wayne type shit, and then like very young, like, you know, mumble jumble type of like vibe. But he was my favorite rapper for a long time because I just fuck with his creativity. But I think like that is when the slide kind of starts to happen for niggas like ears tuning out, you know.
Yeah, like, thinking of music, go ahead. Oh, go ahead, Joe.
I will literally never go anywhere and say, yo, put some Thug on. Like, nah, you'll never hear me say that, right?
But no one's requesting that, bro. You just gotta let it flow. If the DJ got that shit on and it's hard, that shit hard. I don't even be questioning it. I just let that shit flow.
See, you're not a car nigga. I mean more so like if you get in the car with somebody.
You're not a car nigga. I'm not gonna trip though. If I'm in the car, that ain't none of my business.
But you different, bro. Like you listen to everything.
But for the most part, niggas usually pass me the aux. They trust me.
I'm definitely putting some Thug on the aux. When that Rich Gang mixtape came out, I was definitely aux core, like give me that so I can play this Rich Gang.
I mean, it's the same way with me with Future. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I very rarely do I just put Future on.
Oh wait, you don't listen to Future?
Yeah, you bugging.
Not like
you
that.
Bugging. You bugging.
Like when it comes on, when he comes on, like
Future. Wait, Jerv, who's better?
Life, bro.
I already know what you're gonna say. Who's better, Future or Pusha-T?
What fuck kind of question is that, dog? It's Pusha-T. Like, what do you mean by better? Like, who's a better rapper? It's Pusha-T.
Who's a better artist?
What do you mean by better artist? Are you just saying like who's the bigger artist? Future's the bigger artist. That don't make him better.
I think Future got a better catalog than Pusha-T.
I don't think that's a good question, but I will say this, right? Everybody listens to Future, even Pusha-T.
Better catalog my ass.
I think a lot of people would disagree with you, but that's why I asked
people would definitely disagree with you, Jerv.
That's why I asked the question, because I knew it was actually a really good like litmus test, because a lot of niggas, man, Future is high on a lot of niggas' list.
Yeah, look, listen, it's a whole generation of kids that like that's their. I get it, but you asking me what through my ear?
I've been playing nothing but In My Mattress, bro. Back to back, bro.
Future, bro, one of them ones.
Cool on out and had her.
He might be, but niggas not gonna disrespect. Niggas not gonna disrespect my guy like hey, me personally. No, I can throw on he not good. First solo album all the way up to this solo album that just happened, and I could let that shit just ride, my guy. Let it just ride. Not saying they all classics, but I would say he's got a couple classics.
But he got some good music.
He got a couple classics.
Speaking of music, bruh, what do we think about this AI shit? You a fan of it or you hate it?
I'm rolling. I'm low-key like, turn it up. We need to advance the AI music scene, because niggas is boring anyway. Like, niggas ain't doing nothing hard right now anyway. We need something to spark off a new style or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I just look at it like, okay, cool, right? A nigga that can really rap could be a ghostwriter, basically, right?
Right.
And yesterday it dawned on me, like, I was thinking about like a rapper like DLC who lost his voice. But if you think about it, say we take DLC's original voice before the accident, and now all the songs that he ghost wrote, and make him rap those.
Right.
Or now he uses this tool to create new material for himself using his old voice.
Right.
I heard Biggie rapping Nas lyrics.
Ooh.
And I did not enjoy that.
Right. But here's
you know what would be dope? My bad. Yo, you know what would be dope? And I don't like this AI shit for a whole nother fucking reasons. Not necessarily music.
Why not? Like, Tell us.
Real life shit.
Why you don't like it?
I mean, as a parent, I don't like that shit, because who knows what the fuck people can do if someone wants to, you know, harm or do anything to like your kid or your household or whatever. Right. Like they can get your voice, you know what I mean? And
I mean, shit, scammers everywhere, bro.
Baby, yeah, like, I'm outside or whatever.
You know what I'm saying? But on some straight music shit, I like it. I don't really like it, but you maybe like it because it would be dope if they did if they had like a ghostwriter album. And I mean, like all your favorite songs that were written by somebody else, have those songs come out, same beat, everything
by that person,
rap by that person instead.
I feel you. That's what I'm saying, Jerv. I think there's so many possibilities to like a new
hip hop exposed.
It's like a new genre. But real quick, Trev, like the shit that I see happening that's gonna make like across the board and all shit that's gonna happen with music too. So a nigga's gonna write a verse for Drake, right? And then gonna have his AI rap it, right? But niggas will get all the licensing shit straight. So basically Drake is just gonna have to approve the verse. And he's not gonna have him been in the studio, not have recorded it, have somebody, is this cool? This is what we think that you would have said, and then boom, and every artist is gonna do that. And so instead of niggas paying $250K and to have the nigga actually waste his time, a nigga's gonna have $100K for a verse or whatever, and there's gonna be a million of them out there. I
like the idea of like, instead of
waiting, get more whole verses.
Instead of waiting on a feature, you just leash your voice out.
Yeah, exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
but you gotta approve it because you don't want.
Of course. But no, but I'm saying, of course. So, like, in
Yeah.
order to get somebody's voice, okay, say the asking price. All right, I want this Drake feature. It's gonna be $500K.
Yeah.
So if the label pays the $500K, however you fully write that song, you can write how you want him to say some shit too, right?
Yep.
And then that wire clears.
Yep.
I was looking at something like the other day, right? Oh no, yesterday I was talking about because LeBron quoted "Kingdom Come, Trouble," speaking about Dylan Brooks. So I went and revisited "Kingdom Come." Still mid, right?
Yeah.
But I started to go through a couple albums, right? And I was like, we went through Blueprint 3. The album wasn't bad. The lyrics were great. The beats were trash. The same thing with Magna Carta Grill. When I went back, the bars were there. The beats were trash, right? They didn't age well.
Right.
But I was thinking, I actually played Best of Both Worlds. And here's my AI creation.
Yeah.
Who would you swap
Kels
the name we may not mention on this show out with and add AI to it? Same beats, but which person would you put in there?
That's Both Worlds. So it's gotta be somebody.
So you get both albums, by the way.
Right. Basically like an unproblematic singer.
Okay.
So you can enjoy it again.
Here you go. They don't necessarily have to be non-problematic. They just can't be.
No, as long as you can enjoy the album again. Who are you swapping it out with? He says the same shit, but it's just their voice using AI.
So I feel like their voice using AI. I feel like the easiest person who would make sense, who I would believe what they're saying. Obviously, taking out the Cisco, the Cisco disses, right? Because that's irrelevant now. But I say Chris Brown.
See,
he can pull off that. But if we need completely non-problematic, then I got to give somebody else. Then,
I would jump down Usher. I would go Usher.
So they had a feature together.
Yeah, but it wasn't great. It wasn't great.
So that's why I was.
What
was that joint?
Anything you like, girl.
It's on Kingdom Come.
And that's the way I like it.
Terrible.
You know it's hot. And it was
Neptune's beat.
Neptune's beat too.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad. Listen, it was alright. It was alright when it came out, dog.
Niggas
was outside.
Nah, that one was never rolling. It was always...
That nigga Ho came on. Ooh, you so nasty.
I'm fucking with you. This nigga said, no, that was never rolling.
I said Justin Timberlake.
Nah, JT can't get shit, dog.
Nah,
I'm not rolling. Listen, I stand with Janet, but I still stand with Janet, my nigga.
So you'll swap him off with Janet for Best of Both Worlds?
No.
No.
I just can't. I can't support Bull.
Yeah.
Come on, man. All right. Okay.
But Trey, now that you even said Janet, the answer might be a female artist.
Saying suddenly I feel the need, putting you close to me. Yeah.
I mean, they have because you figured that the AI is literally gonna rap the same stuff,
same shit.
Like I might throw Doja Cat on there. I don't know. I'm just spitballing.
No, yo. Let's see. This is where AI goes left, though. Hope's not doing no albums with Doja Cat.
Would you put Drake there?
No.
Actually, Trey, it makes the most sense, though, Trey. It makes.
Would you put Ja Rule there?
No, but I think the Drake is the actual answer to the question.
A good feature.
Like that's what would work in that exact place of what he's saying and doing. I think would probably be the best answer. No,
so I gotta listen to this nigga sing real songs.
I mean, niggas like hearing his best songs. Is it not?
Okay, I like niggas. Yo, he can sing.
I mean, not sing. He could sing a little bit, but he can't sing. What's the difference?
I'm not fucking with him on these slow romantic songs.
But who?
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Who could
Chris Brown? See, Breezy.
And it's funny you don't listen to Young Thug, but Slime and B is actually a great mixtape.
I did like Slime.
I'll check it out. Look,
Slime
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Also, I'll be real. I haven't listened to a Chris Brown album since God knows when.
Albums,
you know what I'm saying? I just know that he's like
mega talented. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
he can rap. He can do the rap shit that R. Kelly did.
Was R. Kelly rapping?
Yeah, he's got a couple Jones where he
Shorty? Are we talking about Shorty?
Sure, Shorty's definitely one of them. That's a good song too, by the way.
Yeah. Shorty.
Yeah, they gotta actually do that, yo, because that's actually a pretty solid album, and
it would get me to listen to it again, bro. I was even mad. All right, here's another one. Twist is So Sexy.
Oh, I love that song. I'll play that song. I don't care. That's my guilty pleasure.
Wait,
that's my guilty pleasure. I think I told Trey that. Like,
come out. I'm really in the dark. What we canceled Twister?
No, because R. Kelly is on that song.
Nigga on there.
Oh yeah. Nah, you can't play that shit. Come on, Jay.
What you mean?
A man gotta have a code, yo. Man gotta have a code,
that song
bro.
Is hard, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. That song is hard. It's like sometimes, I caught myself in the car the other day listening to Step in the Name of Love, the original, I was by myself and
there goes
nobody was
there goes the neighborhood.
Nobody was hurt. And
I think that's the crazy shit about it is the shame, bro. That shame is real. Niggas do not want to get shamed, boy.
I mean, I retired TP2 from the sex playlist. Like I feel like I did my duty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was what we all agreed on. So
that is basically what the collective came together and said we gotta do.
Like, all right, cool.
We all know what we gotta do. We don't even need to speak on it.
Yeah, put it in for one last time if you want, and then never again.
Never again, dog. It's gone.
Yeah. You gotta retire.
Yo, the craziest shit too. When I listened to it, I smiled. And I was on Instagram Live, so niggas was grossed out by me.
Yeah.
Niggas,
what were you listening to? So Sexy or what?
Nah, I was listening. I just hit play and it was like I played in your stereo.
Oh, from Best of Both Worlds.
And niggas was like, turn that off. I was like, damn, that shit crazy.
You're like, damn, this kind of hard though.
Bro, I know bro, it reminded me of, bro, I was driving my uncle Riviera, bro, in the rain in Portland. And playing that shit. I had that shit on repeat.
So let me ask you this, because the reason we don't do it is because the streaming profits these individuals, correct?
Indeed.
Right.
What if you have CDs that you've already purchased, you can play, and they get nothing off of that?
Bro,
is that acceptable?
It's morals, bro.
I think you gotta take that up with your creator, Jerv.
Oh man.
I
mean, that's basically the argument. You know what I'm saying? Like it's.
All right. Here's another thing: if you walk into a spot and they playing it, are you leaving?
Nah,
my man said he leaving.
It depends on what kind of spot. If I'm like in a bar, like a wine and cheese bar or something, and it's just on, like, oh, okay, that's random. If you go to the club and they're playing, you know what I'm saying? I
can't just chill on the side till it's over.
Feeling on your booty is playing when you walk in. It might be like kind of tricky. So,
dog, that was the shit.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit is fucking crazy.
Nah, I mean the nigga has some shit, man. It's unfortunate.
Nah, he definitely, bro. I'm still mad I can't listen. I'm mad I can't listen to TP2.
No, it's a great album, bro. Like I remember.
Who would you give TP2 to on AI?
Damn.
God. Now that I could give to Usher.
Yeah, but it's like, it's crazy because niggas don't really be singing like that no more. The same that we talk about rap and shit, like I feel the same is true for R&B. Like who really be singing? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Who really be singing? That's what it is. I don't know, bro. I mean, fuck all that. Before we get out of here, man, nice little health update from me. I tore my meniscus again.
You're so washed.
Washed Trey.
It's so washed.
Tore my meniscus again, bro.
Was this from the fall?
You know what? I was thinking about that the other day. Like, it might have played a role in it, but no, I hooped, and I didn't play for like a week. I go to the fucking doctor, and my knee is swollen. That's the reason why I went to the doctor. So I'm like, yo, my doctor sees it. He's just like, yeah, it's pretty swollen. He's like, yo, we're gonna run some X-ray stuff. They do the X-ray stuff, and it comes back, and he's like, yo, it could be two situations. We see cartilage damage in there. It can be arthritis, or it could be a meniscus tear. So he takes this, he gives me lidocaine and what's the shit that the niggas get, bro? The shot, cortisone. They drained my knee. I had 35 milliliters in my knee, which filled up a whole syringe. Gross, I know. We get it back, and yeah. But the thing about the meniscus, I can still do whatever I need to do. I just can't run and jump and shit. So I'm done playing basketball. Done?
Hey, my nigga, welcome.
Okay.
Welcome.
Okay.
Look. We just had this conversation about hoop not too long ago, and I said, "Listen, shit hit you." When you know.
I mean, look. Sometimes
this time, bro.
Life forces you to calm down, but like, I don't want to fuck up my summer in the words of Scottie Pippen. So, we being mindful about the body. We're gonna play a lot more golf. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely got to get out there on the range, man.
Yeah,
I'm actually about to for real start going to the gym and shit again. Like, I stopped drinking for Lent.
Look at you, big dog.
And now I'm just like, man, I'm trying to get on my physical fitness. Like, niggas in their mid-30s, I feel like this is the last time niggas could look like how they want to look before the wrinkles and the stretchiness and the weird shit set in. So I'm like, man, let me try to go hard one last time at this. You know what I'm saying? Looking handsome shit. You feel me? Before niggas
Bro about to take steroids like Timbaland and Dr. Dre. He gonna be buff on the pod for no reason.
Hey, that's the move. That's like the pre-midlife crisis shit niggas be doing to Dave Chappelle. Like, that nigga Dave Chappelle went from a skinny 145, 6'3" nigga to nigga yoked. So I might be looking like a deadlifter in a couple of months. Nigga.
Jay gonna be doing the power with them little ass tank top joints on.
Yeah,
the Gold's Gym type joint.
I'm gonna have a G-Unit wife beater. Throw it back. Shout out my nigga Fifth. Hey, I seen Fifth and Floyd is back linked.
Man, you can't keep two money hungry niggas
away from each other.
Oh God, bro.
I'm happy to see them niggas back linked, man, because like, I fuck with Fifth, but that nigga be looking lonely, bro. And I'm like, man, you need a money getting homie to kick it with. I know you and Ross don't fuck with each other. You need a little, you know what I'm saying? And you and Floyd was a funny little duo, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad to see them two niggas back, bro.
Yeah, man. Before we get out of here, man, don't forget, we still haven't reached our goal, man, on the GoFundMe. About 11 grand away. We got 1,000 donors. Continue to support Jade and his family. Let's get that up there to reach that goal. Continue to support. Also, if you want a live show, yes, the gang is thinking about getting back on the road after 5 years to support Jade. Let us know. Tweet the Count the Dings account. Let us know what city we need to be in, where we need to pull up for a great cause to support the homie. And this has been an episode of Black Opinions Matter, motherfucker. For Jay Skills, for Big Jerv, for Amin, for Juju, we out.